Welcome to Ticker Talk. I'm Ted Ohashi. I'm pleased to welcome today Ron Servin, Project Development Engineer for Lion Motors. Ron is coming to us today all the way from their plant in Mooresville, North Carolina. Welcome, Ron.
Good morning.
Ron, why don't you start by telling us a little bit of the history of Lion Motors and your involvement with the company?
Well, I have been working on cars since before I was ever able to drive them. I've always been fascinated with, I think, just all the modes of transportation, whether it be motorcycles or cars or anything like that. I worked in the automotive industry quite a few years too as well. I owned a glass and graphics company, worked in the motion picture industry for quite a few years, developing special cars for the movie and television industry. And, to finally get into something that we feel like is the future of transportation, and I believe the electric is a good alternative to what we're doing right now because of the fact that it's here. It just seemed right that I ended up, at Lion Motors and really able to focus some of that energy on building tomorrow's EVs.
Does Lion have access to any proprietary technologies?
Lion Motors have developed their own battery management system, and that not only does it manage each individual cell, it also balances them as well. So that allows your batteries to extend the life, to make sure that you're getting your full distance on your drive, and it's a lot safer package all the way around.
What separates you from just another company trying to cash in on the electric motor vehicle market?
I think the big thing is that when the company started it, probably 10 years ago, its full focus was on electric vehicles, on lithium-powered electric vehicles, and that focus has never changed. So they've really been able to spend a lot of time and energy on developing the battery management system and all the individual components that make your electric car completely user-friendly and safe today.
But your automobile is not a hybrid vehicle, is it?
No, we do have one hybrid. I have to say we've got a bicycle that you can pedal and you become the hybrid part of that equation.
Do you believe that a battery-only vehicle has advantages over a combination of gasoline and electricity or an alternative fuel vehicle?
Well, you still have to look, if we're looking at gasoline, we still have the oil scenario and the oil situation that we have, and none of us can control the cost of the oil and the cost of the gasoline after that. So I think with really being able to have the electric infrastructure that's already in the United States and already in the world, allowing us to fuel our cars at our homes basically, and the efficiency of driving them, it's a very affordable mode of transportation.
What is the range of a Lion automobile between charges?
It depends on which vehicle. We do have quite a few different ranges with the cars, but they usually start at right about 100 miles, and they can go up as high as, I think our record on one of the cars right now is over 211, and we're expecting that 200 to be a good base and moving up from there.
What's the battery life, and how much does it cost to replace the battery at the end?
Right now, the battery life almost looks like it might outlive your car itself, so you may be taking those batteries and putting them in your next car. They're looking at about 2,500 cycles right now, which could be 7 to 10 years of normal driving, and most people actually don't even keep their cars that long. As far as the cost of replacing them, replacing a lithium battery 10 years from now, there's just no guess on what the cost is going to be. We have seen great reductions in the last few years alone, and new manufacturing of battery assembly plants is booming everywhere in the world right now, and that's all going to help bring the cost of those batteries down.
Are you focused on converting vehicles or manufacturing them from scratch?
We definitely do both.
Okay.
We have our ground-up designs here, which is the Wave car, which is one of the cars behind me, and as well as the Inizio, which is our supercar. Once again, all electric, but we do conversions as well. That allows us to get cars out on the road driving, like we've done for the past few years, so we can verify the systems, verify how everything's working, and be able to deliver the best car available.
What is your long-range vision for Lion Motors?
Right now, I see us really putting a lot of focus in the Inizio and the Wave cars. It just makes sense. I mean, a car like the Wave, it's very aerodynamic. It's very inexpensive to operate. You can put all your groceries in there. You know, it's just an awesome commuter car for going back and forth to work, for going all around town, and it's so economical to operate that it just really makes sense to focus on something like that. The sports car, you know, it's not every day you can jump in an all-electric sports car, and of course, under the right conditions, do 160 miles an hour plus. You know, there's some really cool things in these two cars.
Do you see yourselves ultimately as a manufacturer of automobiles or of a lithium-ion technology?
We right now we can manufacture prototypes, we can do small manufacturing, and we have a lot of pieces of the puzzle in place to be able to extend into full manufacturing.
Do you think your technology will find its way into other vehicles such as scooters or ATVs or things like that?
We have developed and spent a lot of time with every range from bicycles to scooters to wheelchairs to ATVs, and a lot of it is to really verify the systems and verify what this battery type of battery can do and the battery chemistries that we're using as well. So we've really seen the market for that type of system really open up. So there isn't really a limit on it right now.
I notice that you're involved in the X Prize contest. Can you tell us a little bit about the contest and your involvement in it?
Well, the X Prize is real interesting for us because of us being an alternative type company as it is now with all electric vehicles. It only made sense for us to enter into this type of a competition. It allows us to show the public and other businesses what Lion Motors is capable of doing and what we have done with our onboard systems, such as the battery management system and all the safety stuff that we've built into these cars as well. But the X Prize is just opening the world to what we're doing here at Lion Motors.
Thanks for being with us today, Ron, and telling us about Lion Motors and some of the things that lie ahead for the company. It looks like it's going to be an exciting time for both you and your shareholders.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to it. You know, we're having fun trying to bring the new form of transportation to the world, and we're looking forward to it.
From the offices of Investment Pitch, for Ticker Talk, I'm Ted Ohashi.